Oh, yeah!
Connecting to the internet.
No one makes a fool out of me. Get a load of this.
There's only one real Sonic.
You know, lately I've been realizing something that is vital to your ability to be able to enjoy the Sonic universe in some time. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are witnessing in Sonic today is the successful and complete transformation that has been going on for a while now. And it is the switch from internal logic to external logic. In both story and characters, but perhaps even gameplay. Like, a character in a story can operate from two perspectives. Either with internal logic, as in what is the psychology of the character, his personality, his position, and then you can operate him from external logic, as in real-world logic. He's the hero, heroes always do this. Sonic, up until 06 Unleashed, the characters worked mostly internally. They were given a context, a foundation, on which their personality and actions was based. Knuckles feels responsible for Emerald, therefore he's motivated to have adventures when duty's endangered. Sonic enjoys hopping on rooftops and following police randomly. Apparently he enjoys thrills and has interest in justice, hence his adventures. Shadow is traumatized and is raised as a scientific and military assistant, therefore he likes to obey leaders and is motivated by missions and orders he receives. Internal logic. Now, let's consider, say, Eggman and Lost World. Two possible reactions on the plot twist at the end. One where you think the twist at the end is brilliant, one where you're confused and irritated by it. Difference? Internal logic. In the story, Eggman acts very mature, very reasonable, is seemingly genuinely teaming up with Sonic, concerned about the machine, and there's a lot of build-up how complex he can be. He seems to have a very personal hatred and fear of the Deadly Six. But then, plot twist, he was bad guy all along, punch him in the face. Oh, what? External logic. Sonic is video game. Sonic video game? In Sonic video game, Eggman is bad guy because Sonic video game. Therefore, Eggman being bad guy in video game confirms fact that Sonic video game ends with Eggman boss fight, therefore is satisfying. It reconfirms the truth, and truth is good. Other cutscenes show Eggman is complex and interesting. He is. Scene shows he can be nice or angry, complex. Good. Good story, good stories do that. Whatever. As long as you honor video game truth, which is honored. Therefore, this is good. Legacy Sonic. Sonic, despite being bored, miserable, and considering adventuring to be a meaningless chore, is hero because his name is in the title. Knuckles is dumb because design. He's designed to look strong. Strong people have less free time to read, therefore strong people are dumb, therefore Knuckles is dumb. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Dolph Lundgren disagree, but they talk with a funny accent, therefore whatever. Internet logic. Shadow. Lots of excitement. He's appearing as Sonic Boom! Oh, can't wait to find out what kind of character is in Boom. What drives him, what history he has.
He's only the second most popular character in the whole canon.
There you go. He's his second favorite character from canon. Hey Eggman, what's canon? How can Shadow be a character when he's a real person you interact with? This doesn't make sense. Roger, you idiot, you moron! It does make sense because... Internet trivia. Did you know, in July 21, the video game Sonic Adventure 2 was released, which contained a character named Shadow the Hedgehog. He went on to capture the attention of a lot of Sonic fans. In a recent internet poll, to measure the popularity of the characters, Shadow and... Yeah, I know. Okay, yes, thanks. External logic. Shadow is a popular character here, so he's also within the universe of Sonic. However that works. Robotnik! People don't call me that anymore. What does that mean? Who doesn't call you that anymore? Robotnik is your surname, right? I assume it's still in use. Did you legally change it? What? Why is it young Eggman saying this? You need to be the older Eggman saying it? This Sonic did refer to Robotnik by that name up until Sonic Adventure? Roger, you idiot! Don't you know?
Internet trivia. Eggman is the original name of the character as created by Nobuto Oshima in 1991 in his office in Ota, Tokyo, which is a city in Japan, which is a country on Earth, which is a planet in the solar system, which is a collection of asteroid bodies in the galaxy. However, Sega of America, which is the American branch of Sega, which is the company that bears the Sega name, considers the name unfitting for an American audience, which is a group of people living in various sections of the states of America, which is a continent on Earth, which is a planet and change it to Robotnik. However, Japanese audience have...
Yeah, I know. Great. That's why nobody calls him Robotnik in the real world. Alright. And apparently, that's it. Preferences, actions, behavior, it no longer comes from an internal logic, it's about audience expectation, audience knowledge. Deadly Six. Why do we need to murder them? They're enslaved against their will by Eggman, and half of them just want to eat a sandwich, be pretty, or is even suffering depression. They need a hug, not be brutally murdered. Roger, you idiot! Video game boss. They are in title referred to as Deadly Six. They're for bad guys, therefore horribly murder them, regardless of who they truly are. Why Sonic in a car? Because it's a car racing competition? Roger, you're overthinking the joke! It's for kids, it's gameplay, it's...
Internet trivia. Sonic's name is based on a scientific term, supersonic speed. This is a term given to objects traveling in dry air with a temperature of 20 degrees or 68 Fahrenheit at sea level. This speed is approximately 768 miles per hour, 776 knots, or 1,254 kilometers an hour. The fastest speed can be observed was by any wind from the UK, which is the country Europe, which is the continent of Earth. The official land speed record, measured over 1 mile, is 763.0035 miles an hour. As such, it's lower than Sonic's scientific denoted speed. As such, it is illogical for Sonic the Hedgehog, which is a character from a video game, which has over 50 titles, which include 1991 Sonic V.
Point is logic. Facts. Nice, clean, organized, scientifically measurable facts that are all organized. Nice and clean logic. However, with two twists. One, it's science disconnected from context, and two, it might not even be real science, it just has to sound and feel logical on an internet logic kind of level. This is a Swift going on right now, how we need to approach the Sonic series. It's smart, I guess, because, you know, the stories and fans taking the material super serious have been a touchy subject for a while now. So Sega now does this clever thing where it slowly but surely is eliminating inner logic with external logic, so much that people who still take the time and energy in trying to figure out how this universe operates, such as me, now come across like an idiot and can be easily called that. Shut up, Roger, idiots. It's a kid show, it's a video game, it's gameplay. And they are right. That is literally what Sonic has indeed become. He's literally video game character, even inside the logic of his own universe. Memes! Memes are nice. They take something complicated like opinions and feelings and conflicts, all those scary things that cause fights and make Sonic fans annoying jerks who might disagree with you. But memes morph them into a fact. Ow, the edge. That's all you need to know about Shadow. Don't worry about specifics, why and how this character behaves this way, or scary opinions scary people scaringly have. Point is, meme. Everyone repeats meme. When information is repeated by everyone, it is fact. Therefore, meme is fact. Therefore, Shadow is comical edge person. Shadow and Edge being comical means taking it serious is illogical. That is contradiction. Therefore, people having a desire in Shadow and Edge are also a contradiction. Therefore, they are wrong. Fact, logic, truth, end of discussion. What drives these characters internally is irrelevant. They are character. Character does character thing because fiction. It has been noted that Sonic Cast talks way more human-like than when they have in games prior. That is true. There are several reasons. Cutscenes are better paced, so less awkward pauses or no pauses. English voice directors give the voice actors direction they can actually comprehend. Less Japanese writers who have the tendency to be more flowery and abstract. All true. But the main reason why I think that so many people can suddenly relate way more to Sonic is because Sonic is no longer a character, he has become them. See, I approach the material from the wrong perspective, therefore I don't like it. Hey, Sonic witnesses friends getting kidnapped. Hey, our friends are in a space station that's about to collapse. Hey, our heroes are on a plane that's about to crash. In other words, not the environments real humans would be going on a 10-minute comedy routine, so this irritates me. Oops, I'm looking at the situation from an internal logic again. Silly me, stupid Roger. No. Point is, Sonic and friends are internet forum persons. They talk like humans. Not humans in an actual adventure, but humans on an internet forum. Goofing off, internet meme, trolling, having a good time.
Internet trivia. Did you know some years back there was SOPA, an initiative from American government to put strict regulations on copyright? Internet personalities who rely on internet income, such as Nostalgia Critic and you video game nerd.
Point is, whoa! Sonic doesn't like copyright. I don't like copyright. This is funny and comical and truth and realistic and human. Hooray! Sonic and Tails talk more human-like because the audience recognize themselves into them. And not in a I recognize elements from their personality and the struggles to go through thing, like what good fiction does. I mean in a very literal, real sense. Less Harry Potter is a little nervous about his new school. I was nervous on my first school day too, way. But more in a Harry Potter says that the word written in this Harry Potter book is a word that people who write words often write when writing words. I agree, this is clever kind of way. Sonic and friends talk like the audience think, like the audience operate, like the audience they are you. And of course the creme de la creme, the ultimate transformation of this philosophy is the Sonic Twitter account where we have the actual canon Sonic to be right there with us. Sharing laughs, sharing memes, promoting his games, transformation complete. Real Sonic says Shadow is out the edge, suck at Shadow fans, canon. Now the question is this a good or a bad thing? Well, obviously, it greatly depends on your personal tastes. Most of us already know that the modern approach is better or worse, and in that case, this observation is merely one possible explanation of what exactly changed. As for what this matters for gameplay, I'm expecting the decrease of focus on making the gameplay excited on context, who you are, what you are doing, what it means, the music, the effects on the world you have, but increasingly more on, well, pure game. Game, video game. Do video game things because video game. But let's look from Sega's perspective. The advantage of this approach is that this deflects awkward story elements, plot holes and bad stories can now be dismissed and laughed at, nerds can be told to shut up, And the whole series gets a more open and free atmosphere, where everything is possible, provided that everything only minimally includes actually caring about the universe and the characters beyond them being pretty designs and two-dimensional puppets to be filled up with your personal interest persona. More interesting is to look at Sega's desire to get a new audience, in particular kids. So far, this campaign has been mostly successful with people already intently familiar with Sonic, but who despise the increase of focus on story, character depth, and intensity that guided the series for a while. The evolution of Sega's original paradigm for Sonic. They felt unwelcome, and now that narrative power has been crumbling apart, they feel more at ease when Sonic has turned back into being game mascot starring in-game the game. However, is this an improvement for new audiences? After all, the enjoyment of the series now seems to come mostly from in-jokes, insiders information, nostalgia, and memories. Hey kids, it's Shadow. Remember him? Out the Edge, eh? Oh look, it's Green Hill Zone. Are you nostalgic yet? Of course, as many of us know, just being confronted with a story with several mysteries, environments, and characters right at the get-go doesn't necessarily have to scare you off. It may make you want to explore, be intrigued by this universe and see how it works. One big giant fantasy Disneyland filled with secrets and amazement. Alas kids, if you try to do that, you'll run into external logic law. Who is this character? What drives him? Why do people know him? It's a popular character from series, Out the Edge, internet memes, gameplay, spin-offs, kids, shut up, fuck off. Oh. Okay. I admit this is a very cynical look at the series at this point, and it hasn't fallen that far yet, but everywhere I look it does seem to go into this direction. So it's definitely something to be on the lookout for in future titles. So, do you think new audiences can still be captured unlike a series that's more detached and depending on nostalgia and external logic? Or do you think the characters and universe still operate from in itself and is just more silly? Do you think we're not allowed to comment on future titles because...
Into the trivia. Did you know there's no information on Summer 2016 yet? There are no facts, therefore having expectations and worries is illogical.
Let us know in the comments. Bye bye.